Hello and welcome to my kitchen. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a Bhindi Sabzi or an okra curry with tomatoes and onions. Now we Gujaratis tend not to make okra along with anything that has moisture like tomatoes because okra tends to go slimy. But I'm going to show you how to make this curry so that it's not slimy and absolutely delicious. So let's get cooking. The first thing you're going to need is okra. So I've got 300 grams of frozen okra here that's been cut up into 1.5 centimeter pieces. If you're using fresh okra, that's even better. Just wash them and dry them thoroughly, otherwise they tend to be slimy when you're cutting them. Remove the tops of them and then cut up into 1.5 centimeter pieces. You're also going to need 1 medium onion chopped up, so you can cut it into quarters and then slice it. You don't want to chop it too fine. Make sure that it's in like fairly big pieces. And 2 medium tomatoes that are chopped up. Now the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to fry the okra. So I've got a large non-stick frying pan for this. We're going to start the heat on a medium-high heat, the number 7. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of oil to the frying pan. And here I'm just using sunflower oil. And then we're going to add the okra. We're going to let this fry until the sliminess is completely gone and the okra is completely cooked and also a little bit brown on the outside. Not burnt, but a little bit brown. So the okra has been frying for about 5 minutes and the sliminess is almost gone. It needs to cook a bit longer because the moisture has just disappeared and they need to go a little bit more brown, but they're getting there. So these have been cooking for 10 minutes total and you can see there's hardly any oil left and the okra is cooked. You don't want to stir them too much because then they'll start breaking, but they're slightly colored, not too brown, and cooked and not slimy at all, and this is what you're looking for. So I'm going to turn off the heat and remove them to a bowl. Now we're going to cook the onions and tomatoes in the same pan. So I've got my heat slightly lower on the number 6. It's still a medium high, but just a touch lower. I'm going to add a tablespoon of oil to the pan and let that heat up. I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds and let them sizzle. After about 30 seconds, I'm going to add in the onions. Now we're going to fry these onions until they're just cooked. So these have been going for about 3 or 4 minutes and they're just about cooked. They're kind of al dente. So I'm going to throw in the tomatoes that we have chopped up and give that a stir. To this, I'm going to add a teaspoon of ginger garlic chili paste, a 1/2 teaspoon of red chili powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of Coriander-Cumin Powder, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to give this a stir. We're going to let this cook until the raw smell goes away. So this has been cooking for about 2 minutes and the raw smell has gone. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of hot water in here, just so that everything cooks together nicely, and you don't want this curry too dry. It's a medium curry. So we're just going to let this cook for a minute or 2. I'm also going to add a pinch of Aamchur powder, which is a raw mango powder. This adds a little bit more acidity to the curry and it just makes it taste really nice. If you don't have that, then go ahead and add a little bit of lemon juice in there. Okay, so this consistency looks good to me. So I'm going to add the cooked okra to this now. And then stir it gently because you don't want to break up the okra. And if you need a little bit of more water in here, that's fine, just add it. But don't make it too runny. So the curry is done, my heat is off, and we just need to garnish it with some coriander. So there you have it, Bhindi Sabzi or okra curry with tomatoes and onions. And if you've never tried an okra curry with tomatoes and onions, then definitely give this curry a try. It's absolutely delicious. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you all soon for some more cooking inspiration.